Popeye's fried chicken.
Favorite meat is fried chicken from Popeyes, definitely. Being a vegetarian is very restrictive of your diet, and it's like just not being able to consume certain things it restricts yourself from being open to other cultures too, because very frequently I go to other places and have other cultures' foods, but if I were a vegetarian, I wouldn't be able to eat them. Like, and that's like restricting me and my knowledge of the world.
Who wants to eat all these leafy green things all the time? I'd rather have my juicy fried chicken.
It was just easier. Both of my parents are vegetarian, and my parents gave me a choice. It's either vegetables or meat. And I was just like, vegetables.
I couldn't really deal with the fact that I was eating a dead animal. I have too much of an attachment with animals to actually eat them.
It's really hard to be a vegetarian with school lunches. Like, no matter what, I would always give up meat for Lent. I would make sure I always did that. And during the other parts of the year, I would be on and off too. But, like, with school lunches and stuff, it was super hard to, like, not eat meat because everything had meat in it. So that's why I was kind of like... But when I got to high school, I actually really got into vegetarianism.
It's difficult eating out because it's either, like, you go to a restaurant and all you just get is, like, either salad or, like, pasta. It's just sometimes not even worth it going out to eat.
It's sometimes kind of hard for me to go out to eat at restaurants. Like, when my family goes out to eat, I don't usually go with them, or they just don't go at all, and we just eat at home. Because there isn't a lot of vegetarian meals at restaurants that are offered.
My family is a very busy family. We have 6 kids. Everyone has to be somewhere at different times. So we've been really bad with only going to, like, fast food joints a lot in the past. And, like, it's like you either get their weird fish thingy, which is probably so processed and from the most disgusting of fish in the sea that you don't want to touch it, or you, like, get fries. Like, those are your options in those kind of places. So, like, and there are other restaurants, too, where it's kind of like, really? Can I not eat here? And you always kind of have to make sure, like, does this sauce have, like, any meat in it or anything like that?
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I get the joke, like, I've never eaten fish. It's like, how can you be from Baltimore and never eaten fish before?
Being a vegetarian is when a person, like, eliminates all meat from their diet, like chicken, cows, pigs, even fish, because fish, like, when someone eats fish but they don't eat other meats, that's called pescatarian. And being a vegan, you eliminate all, like, animal products. Like, they don't use any products that contain animals, like any sort of animal product in them. Like, some razors, they have animal products in them, so then vegans don't use those.
Vegetarians, we don't eat any meat product, but, like, we still eat, like, dairy and, like, root vegetables and stuff. But, like, there's 2 types of vegans. There's the one type of vegan, like, they won't eat, like, any animal product, like no dairy or anything, no meat. Then there's the other type of vegans where they don't eat, like, root vegetables, dairy products, meat, like, any of that stuff. Some of the foods I eat, like, usually comes with, like, a bread, like a little flat bread that we make at home. And then we have, like, to go with the bread, we have, like, stir-fried vegetables, or, like, with the cheese we make at home also.
For breakfast every morning, I usually eat rice with eggs and onions and potatoes. And for dinner, I usually eat beans with rice, a fruit salad. I eat a lot of dairy products. Like, I eat dairy products every day, like milk, cheese, eggs. And I also eat beans and nuts. And I also take a multivitamin every day just to make sure that I get all of the nutrients that I need.
Yeah, I'm Hindu, so in the Hindu religion we count the cow as sacred, so we don't eat beef or anything like that. But, like, where I come from, we just kind of like exclude all the meat. Like even though if you're Hindu, you can still have like other meats. Just I choose not to have any of the meats. And that's how my family is.
Being a vegetarian really cleanses not only your body but like your soul in the way that like you're not eating another living thing like if you were eating an animal. I actually have a good amount of friends who are also either vegetarians or kind of interested in the idea of it. Like no one really doesn't understand why I wouldn't want to be one.
Vegetarianism? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yo, Patrick, I got some Popeyes over here.
Whoa, where that?